guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Rick.
I'm Aaron.
And we're back with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Last time on... What happened?
Dad, disappointed.
Yeah. Though we weren't disappointed because it was a fantastic actor.
Josh Lyman!
Josh Lyman, yeah. From the West Wing. But we got to know Jake's dad. He's not a great guy, but he's not a terrible guy. He was not running those drugs.
He was not drug running, no, but he was banging any blonde he could find.
Yeah, he was.
He was weighing anchor, or what was it? Something.
That might have been it.
And then Charles, I think, offered to be his dad at one point, but we really know that he looks up to another father figure, Captain Holt.
Oh,
So
I was gonna say Terry.
that as well.
What is your excuse today? More bad luck. My car ran out of gas and then my clothes disappeared from the laundromat. I had to beg one of my neighbors to loan me some of his.
Never heard of Sinbad lives in your building.
If Sinbad lived in my building, I would have a tattoo on my forehead that says Sinbad lives in my building. My string of bad luck has finally come to an end.
Peralta, you failed your drug test. There
What?
were traces of cocaine and methamphetamines found in your urine.
What?
He had the same reaction I did.
The setup was going there.
I didn't think he was going there at all.
When I find whoever did this to you, I'm gonna rip out their eyeballs and fill their
I
sockets.
think you might be too close to this. Santiago?
Look how cool and illegible his handwriting is. Oh, I wish I could be that free. But you know me, ever the calligrapher.
Yeah. Well, I thought you might need a little more manpower.
Okay.
So I'm assigning you a new partner.
Oh no.
Actually,
Oh no.
Yeah, there's definitely something in there. Looks like a peanut.
That is cashew. You're on.
You're on.
they're fine.
Oh no. I pushed it in deeper.
They're all we got.
All we got?
I told her we were there.
Was your favorite move the goal, or was it space bubbles?
Oh, I love them both. I'm a bubble man and a goal man.
Just go home, have a beer, and smash something. That's what I'd do.
Or take advantage of this amazing city. Go sightseeing. MoMA has an exhibit I'm dying to see. It's all about office chair design.
Oh. Rules are made to be broken.
They were made to be followed. Nothing is made to be broken.
Pinatas,
Glow sticks.
karate boards,
Spaghetti when you have a small pot.
rules. Look.
They both had things to go.
You're suspended. Go home.
All right, fine. If you guys won't help me, I guess I'll just get myself off. Context. Context was important on that one.
I get Greek yogurt because there's heritage there. But Iceland? No.
Oh.
Sergeant Jeffords and I were unable to attend your performance.
Oh man.
Oh. But you were so spot on with your compliments.
Terry is a practiced liar. I'm sorry. I know that everyone is better for it.
Attention everyone! The tragic sound you hear is the shredding of my spandy. Gina Linetti will never dance again.
So those threatening phone calls were being made to Tim Orsk of Timo's Limos.
It's interesting. This Orsk guy's name keeps cropping up in this case.
Because he's the victim. And he's the guy whose window was smashed with this rock. Okay? He's being extorted for $10,000.
Sure, but what do they want from it?
$10,000. I just said that.
I think limousine and magazine come from the same word.
Just focus! I interviewed Orsk.
Orsk, there it is again.
Oh, you're useless! You're completely useless! You're without a doubt the most incompetent detectives I've ever seen. And I'm including that bomb-sniffing dog who humps all the bombs!
At least he's finding him.
We should go talk to Jake Super, see if there was a power outage.
What?
Jesus.
Fine.
Where is he?
Where am I?
Oh shit!
Hello, Peralta.
Do you remember the boss that did cocaine?
Oh. Really?
I'm just ruining your life like you ruined mine.
Damn it, Jerry.
You should have arrested me.
That's why you put drugs in my urine.
Hey, that was my urine. Your urine is in there.
Why would you keep my pee?
I need belongings, Jay. I feel like a man.
This is a bad idea, Woodsman.
Walking is too close to dancing and there's no more dance in me. Plus, I'm hoping my leg muscles will atrophy, so I won't be tempted to use them.
Oh my gosh.
I bet you feel real good about calling her dancing a hobby, huh? Sarcasm. The cowards lie. She usually doesn't care at all what people say. Yesterday, I told my twins there were baby bunnies in their stomach to get them to eat lettuce. And that worked? Yeah, but then they refused to drink their milk because they thought the bunnies would drown. So I bought a couple rabbits and told the girls that they hopped out of their mouths while they slept. I've lost track of your point. They ate their lettuce, I'm stuck with 2 bunnies, and lying works.
You called it zeros in the sack.
Never happened.
Well, someone said it to me last night. Oh, must have been my wife.
How did you solve the case?
The landscaping in front of his building was covered with these.
Same type of rock that was thrown through the window.
I can't believe it.
What, you don't think you can break one? Watch.
No!
I meant I can't believe you solved the case.
Well, you're wrong on that, too.
You're running at two. These-
Competent.
They're not that competent. They're kind of good.
Also, I fathered 2 children with Hoytsman's cleaning lady, and it was I, disguised as Jeffrey, who spoke against her at her political asylum.
Oh, God.
Your life's not so bad. Living in an ice cream truck, never showering, that was my childhood dream.
I had everything. I had friends, a wife, 2 beautiful children out of 3 total. Not a bad ratio. Nothing and no one.
I get it. You know what that feels like.
Oh, I'm gonna do some right now.
Hoytsman.
What?
Oh!
That's my nose. That's where I put the drugs in.
Dancing is more than just a hobby for you. It's a profession.
Oh, so you're a liar like Terry now?
No, I'm no bunny-buying coward. You are a professional dancer. Because I'm paying Dancy Reagan to perform 2 shows at our at-risk youth program.
Thank you, Captain.
And integrity.
This is the best $8,000 you've ever spent.
It's $200.
I'm sure you're good for the rest. Captain loves my dancing.
$8,000. All right.
You pull a stunt like that?
You were gonna kill me.
Deflect, deflect, deflect. This is why everyone hates you.
Well, thanks.
You keep it shut. I really need this sale.
Got ice cream?
Ugh. Well, how'd they get here now?
Sorry I acted like a jackass.
Wow, Jake, you're so sincere since you got off coke.
And meth. That was the hard one to kick.
No, the hard one to kick is angel dust, which is why I'm locked in for life.
All right.
Hey, you guys are good cops.
Yeah, no doy. How do you think we got to be the oldest guys here?
By never being promoted and losing all your money to divorces.
And bad investments.
I'm gonna make sure everyone knows you did good.
Boy, please don't.
Don't.
The last thing we need is to suddenly be on everyone's A-list. The ones to watch, the Golden Boys.
A pair of red-hot dicks.
No one calls detectives that anymore.
People call detectives that?
That investigating is exhausting. Besides, we did our share of that in the 70s and 80s. Now we like to do paperwork in our comfy chairs.
If we're away from our desks for too long, they'll update our computers and we'll lose Minesweeper. Don't tell anyone about the amazing work we did today.
I never said amazing. Kind of just did your jobs.
There you go.
No, really. I mean, you also broke a window.
Now you get it.
Your suspension has been lifted.
And now it is time for the traditional handing back of gun and badge to the Vindicated Hero ceremony. Everyone in!
Fine, if this will make you happy. I believe these belong to you. Congratulations.
Very nice, thank you. But as I've said before, the system stinks and this isn't over. I say we march down to City Hall.
Get out of my office.
Yep.
Not at all.
For Milan. Aaron, you seem conflicted towards the end.
I just don't know if they're just complete imbeciles
Or do they
or
put
if
on
there's like
show?
a whole act. I don't know what to believe on them. Because like when they're like, I don't believe it. You don't think he's gonna break a window? Watch. Like, do they really?
Are they doing that?
Is that really what they thought?
Yeah, I know.
Or was it like part of an act of like, you just did your jobs? Yeah.
Yeah, we
You know,
did
like-
amazing work. You didn't do amazing. You threw the thing through the window. Exactly.
I'm just like, I don't know what to think of.
Are they doing it on purpose so they don't have to work hard?
There's a whole like, oh yeah, there's something in there. I think it's a peanut. Bet you it's cashew. You're on. Ah, damn, I pushed it further in.
Oh no, I pushed it further in.
What? How'd that happen?
Well, I feel like they do that kind of stuff when no one is looking as well.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like maybe it's not all an act.
Like they're really just imbeciles.
Yeah.
But they do have good detective instincts, I guess, sometimes.
They said that they were all into it in the 60s and 70s, you know? But now they just lay back, like...
And they want Minesweeper.
I think they want the Minesweeper. They don't want their computers updated. Maybe it's like they realize they don't want to do too much, so they start faking that they're imbeciles. But you know that, like, fake it till you make it thing?
Yeah.
They actually become imbeciles, but think they're just acting like it.
Maybe.
You could do that.
Man, if they don't want to upgrade because they don't want to lose Minesweeper, I wonder if they're on an old enough edition that they totally skipped over Space Cadet, Rick.
Maybe.
Because that was a damn good pinball game on the old Windows.
I remember that.
What was that, Windows XP for Space Cadet?
It was Emmy, wasn't it?
I
Was it
don't
on
know.
XP? It might have been.
I think it was on XP.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, so damn fun. You had the Z and you had to hit the backslash button. Yeah, I mean, that whole segment of things, like, it was fun to watch. It's just, you know, it's things like, hey, this Tim guy keeps coming up in this case. Like, he's the victim! He's like, there it is again!
Yeah.
You know, like, I totally get, like...
Boyle's frustration.
Yeah, why Boyle
Yeah, they
was
just
so
break
mad at him
Boyle
and stuff,
down
but-
so much to what you just don't expect it, but they did the job. They heard the parrot. They found the apartment and the rock.
And Terry, like, assigned them to him. Like, it's all we have. But
he said they're good detectives, is what he said.
He's a good judge of people,
Yeah.
I think.
Including how Gina was going to react. And that's why he lied.
Mm-hmm. The line of the episode is absolutely sarcasm. Well,
the coward's lie.
The coward's,
The coward's
lie.
lie.
That's so good. So well written. I absolutely love that one. But yeah, we had the Gina and the lying where she definitely she rubbed it in how bad they made her feel.
She threw a tantrum.
Yeah, she
And then
did.
she got what she wanted.
But he kept his
Yeah,
integrity by saying that you are now a professional dancer because he's paying her, right? Which is all that. That's all that. All you have to do is be paid once, and then you're a professional.
Yeah.
Like, what are the weird things in your life that you're a professional of because you've been paid for it? Like, I'm a professional driver because I used to deliver pizzas.
I did that.
Yeah. So I can no longer drive in the Olympics.
I got paid while sleeping. Does that count?
How?
Well, whenever I used to work out in Illinois, they were making these big old like tanks to hold like oil or whatever it is they had to hold. But we spent a lot of time like having to be on site, but nothing to do. So we would sleep in the trailer. So I'd spend time like for a while. I'd play like WoW or Guild Wars, whatever I was playing sometimes, and then other times I'd just be like, oh, I'm taking a nap. So I just sleep, and I was getting paid.
Okay.
You know, I don't even know what it was, like 18 an hour.
Like, did they direct you to sleep?
Well, I mean, my dad was a boss, but he was. The worst thing was that our trailer had like 2 rooms. There was this room, and there was a door, and there was this room, and that this one also went into like the dark room. So he would be in this room, but the entrance of the trailer was this one. So if someone came in, I was the first line defense, and my dad was sleeping in the other one. I know he was, but he would never say it. So by the time someone came in and either caught me sleeping or I woke up or whatever, Dad would be awake and he'd come out of the dark room like he was working, doing something. So I guarantee we were both sleeping, waiting, because there's nothing to do. So that's probably my best thing, is I got paid to sleep, so I'm a professional sleeper.
Rick, you're a professional...
I don't know. I felt like a professional babysitter sometimes in class.
Babysitter? Yeah.
For doing school stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there was various times I drove on the clock, whether it was for delivering a truck or delivering pizza.
That would be a fun experiment. Maybe on a podcast, we like all try to write down what we were professionals of. Just exhaust the lists of how many you can make, you know?
Yeah.
To see if you can, like, I have 200 professions. Well, I was a farmer. I was a lawn maintenance worker.
As long as you got paid for the job.
As long as you got paid for the
Is
job.
that the rule?
Like, I can't say I was a professional sleeper because while at the pizzeria, when we were starting Blind Wave, I would like sleep for 3 hours at night and then 3 hours when I got home from work. But there was like around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. when the lunch rush was over, but the dinner rush wasn't coming. Like, we wouldn't have a call for an hour, and I would like put like one of the pizza bags on the ground and lay down and fall asleep behind the counter because I was just so tired. I'm being paid, but not being paid to sleep. You know?
Sure.
So I don't know if I can say I'm a professional sleeper.
I guess I was being paid to wait.
Yeah.
And my waiting was sleeping.
Yes.
So I don't know what my
I don't know if you can, like, can you count that you're a professional
But
sleeper?
you weren't a waiter.
I was not a
exactly.
waiter. And my boss was also sleeping, and he was like, yeah, go ahead and take a nap, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
if my boss said go ahead and take a nap, I guess
Sure.
it works, right? I
We'll
don't
have
know.
to play that game some point. But we did have Hoytsman come back.
It's so hard because I don't recognize him right away, but the voice I hear, like as soon as he starts talking, I'm like, oh, damn it, Jerry.
Jerry from Rick and Morty.
Fucking
exactly.
Jerry. You know what? He also has a voice that I could feel him being, damn, what's that actor's name? I think on Toy Story, right? So in Toy Story, there was Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah.
Used to voice the Weenie Dog,
Slinky.
dude, right? Slinky.
Yeah.
And then he passed, and then the one actor...
Hey, Woody.
He's in Boy Meets World as Sean's father. He's also in Waterboy, the guy who's like, and he's like, does this thing and stuff like that guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
That guy like voices Slinky in the later movies and stuff too after his passing. Jerry, that one
From
reminds
51st
me.
Dates. He's in that.
Yeah,
too.
I think he's in that too. Jerry reminds me of the guy who voices the T-Rex, I think it is, and is also in like Princess Diaries. It's like you think, I think that you think. Like I think he could do. I think he could
that
do.
guy.
I think he could do that voice pretty well as well. Sometimes when he
inconceivable. That guy.
That guy.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's moments when he talks that I get into his voice and stuff and hear that. Or he's also the principal from Goofy Movie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
this guy has a lot of classic SNL bits too. He's on SNL for a while.
This guy was?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched SNL really. I guess my Melanie, she used to.
Yeah.
And her family, but since I never had like NBC.
I feel like he was on SNL for like 10 years. So really
well, I never had NBC. I think Rick and I were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Like that was an NBC show, wasn't it?
Yeah. You never had NBC. I only had NBC.
Well, see the issue.
Channel
Rick and I
15?
were just talking about this, right?
Yeah.
My family, we had satellite. Where we lived, the satellite company was like, sorry, you can't get NBC, PBS, any of that because they're local channels, so you have to get it locally. But we lived down in the valley and stuff, and the antenna, no matter where you pointed or how you did it, it couldn't get a signal for NBC or PBS.
Which is why you got the satellite.
Yeah, so we got satellite to be able to watch TV, but then satellite said, sorry, you can't get this because it's a local channel, so we never got, I didn't get Wishbone, I didn't get Saturday Night Live, I didn't get, Arthur, any of that stuff. Whereas Melanie was like the other way. They had NBC.
Sure.
They didn't have satellite and stuff.
For the longest time, we only had NBC, and it was on the antenna, and sometimes like it would be like, so my dad would have me hold it up. He's like, all right, stay there. And I'd watch it like this.
I've seen shows like that too, where it's like the antenna on the TV box, and you gotta hold it, and like the kids are like doing this
like
thing,
if
like,
you
a little
touched
more
it,
right, a little more right.
Sometimes you would just touch it, and it would fix itself, and you would let go.
It would mess it up, yeah.
So you have to literally just hold it for a bit.
Mine would just be I had to stand near it. Like I didn't have to touch it.
Really?
But like if I stood in a certain position in the room, it was fine.
The television went. Channel 3, Channel 15, it's all you use. Because of NBC and then any video game.
Fox was on 11, I think.
Fox was like that really, really fuzzy, like that thing. And then I think PBS would come in sometimes too. Everybody's like watching this is like, we're 20 and under. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's an antenna?
You mean on your phones?
Hell, phones don't even have antennas anymore, Rick.
Not anymore.
You know? Like, you remember when you get a phone, you had to pull it out?
When I was young, Netflix came in the mail.
Right? You had to get, it was like those boxes outside of Walmart and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, we had Hoyts. I like whenever they can bring something like that back, especially when they have, obviously a guest star that gets along with the crew, because they had a lot of SNL people in here.
I was trying to think of who it was going to be, and I was like, Pontiac Bandit, and like I can't see him doing like this.
Yeah, what did you expect when the ice cream truck came in?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I was like, it must be the guy getting him. Who is it? And then they came out, and his hair was all crazy. I'm like, who's that guy?
I didn't expect it in the cold open, where he's just like late.
Drugs.
Yeah, cocaine and methamphetamine.
It's like, what?
Well, I thought he was like super late, because like they did the late, and then I thought the next late was gonna be that he was so late because no one was there. Yeah. And then he's like, early by 30 minutes, and then he's just like, there's drugs in your urine.
It's a brilliant undercut of what it's like. You're expecting the payoff to this setup, and then it's gone.
Yeah. In the first two lates, I thought he was lying until he came in his friend's clothes.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, maybe he is telling the truth.
Yeah, because I actually believed he didn't have those clothes. Like those aren't Jake's clothes. He wouldn't wear those.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought so too. I'm like, oh well, man, maybe these are really things that are happening. They're not just excuses for no reason or whatever. And
but like running out of gas, like that's something you're fully in control over for the most part. Like how much gas you have, or you should.
I wonder what type of car he has now, because he sold his other car.
It's true. He did.
Maybe can you get like a
electric car,
police car?
They have police cars.
Yeah, but like, can a
have
detective get like a work lease?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I guess it depends.
Any cars and
because like right? Riggs and Murtaugh had like their cop car thing, right? That it felt like this is their car.
Was that their car?
Well, there was other times they drove cars that they weren't, and it was like, no, this is damn, was it whatever his wife's name was? Is it? Oh, she's gonna be so pissed. You know, he's driving like the Woody wagon thing. He's like, oh no.
I mean, they got to share desk. I imagine they have to share cars too.
Yeah, I suppose so.
They do have them.
It might just also be insurance stuff that just covers like whatever car you're driving, maybe.
Maybe.
We learned that Captain Holt collects globes.
Antique globes.
Antique globes.
Yeah, as a hobby.
Not as a fan for that.
And I don't know why it's so charming to think of this bomb sniffing dog that humps the bombs. Like, it still works. It still finds them. It's just there's just something so funny about like Where's it? Where's the boy? There it is. Go, 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 go.
Disarm it. No.
Good job.
Get off, Wolfie. No, stop it.
He's trying to stop. He's trying to help. He's been trained for this.
It's gonna go off. The bomb. No.
Fuck it.
So I don't know. Yeah, it is a.
I think it's charming.
I don't know if charming is the word I'd use, but
charming is the word I'd use.
Charming.
Yeah.
Like when you say charming, I think of Prince Charming, and now I'm thinking of a humping dog on a bomb. They don't match.
Charming is I think about like, oh, that's precious.
A humping bomb dog is precious.
Yeah, I think it's precious.
Funny. I'd go with funny. That's a funny thing.
It's precious.
I don't know if charming is the right word. I think you use charming, like the way that one guy uses that word that doesn't mean what you think it means.
Do you remember what the word is?
Inconceivable.
Yeah. Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine with us. If you enjoyed this reaction, you want to see more, all you gotta do is subscribe. We have a new one come out every single week. But secretly, you can watch the next 4 at patreon.com/black.
Eric, stop.
Don't tell anybody though.
Shh. Don't tell him.
Right now.
Is that charming?
No, it's precious.